Hey guys, it's Melinda. This is my video for day 13 of the Food Lovers Fat Loss System 21-day Metabolism Makeover. And day 13 is really close to day 14, so I feel really good about getting this far. I've been really open about any struggles I've had, and for the most part they've been minimal. And I think I had a little breakthrough that I want to share with you on one of my struggles. So on day 13, I went to a party, as I told you I was going to, rather than going to a restaurant. My friends who were throwing the party are foodies like me. They enjoy great meals, they enjoy going out to new restaurants and trying new food with good chefs, and they too like to mix their wine with their food. So I anticipated a party that was going to be like very foodie. When I throw a party, we come up with exotic dishes and we spend like a whole week cooking just to give our guests a little something different than they would get at a normal dinner party or at a normal barbecue. So this party, however, was thrown in conjunction with like 5 people. So they didn't have greatest input into the food, and it wound up being regular hot dogs and hamburgers on the grill type of thing. Now there was something interesting though, because at first I got a little panicked. I was like, oh no, I didn't plan for this well enough. I did bring my salad. I had a snack in the car on the way to the barbecue, to the party, and I also brought chocolate cake, my yummy chocolate cake, for dessert after, depending on how long we were going to be there. We drove about an hour to go to the party in New Jersey. So when I got there, I was like, oh my goodness, I didn't plan well enough. I should have brought something else. I knew I could have had a hamburger. They didn't have any whole wheat bread, so I would have had to have it by itself. I knew I probably could have even gotten away with a hot dog, although it wasn't going to be the ideal protein. They had a lot of chips and dips, but all of it was, you know, like Tostitos and whatnot. So I wound up making a nice dinner. Actually, here it is.
Okay, so here I am at the party that I told you I was going to be at, and this is my fat loss plate. I have, there's a Greek salad. Actually, it's just a salad, but it's arugula and cucumbers and chickpeas, and it has low-fat feta, and it looks like maybe some tomatoes, so that's good. And then this is homemade tzatziki by my friend, and it's low-fat. It's no-fat yogurt and no-fat Greek yogurt and other accoutrements. Here I have 2 kebabs that are chicken that I made myself. So it's chicken, red peppers, green peppers, mushroom, and onions. And then lastly is a whole wheat pita. So this is my fat loss plate for my night out, not at a restaurant but at a party. And I have my glass of water to go with it. So thank you very much.
So I felt really satisfied that I had successfully gotten through this party. I did have one stumbling block, and I'm sure you're going to guess what it is. The hostess, who is my friend who was part of the party, she wound up making a beautiful summer sangria. And I wound up having a glass, and then I wound up having another. Granted, most of the rest, I asked her what the recipe was, most of it was a lot of fruit juices, which is good, but as we all know, fruit is a fast carb, and the other elements in there were white wine and brandy, so those are fast carbs too. So once again, alcohol was the only downfall in my day, and I've been thinking about my discussions with the camera about this, and also in my own head, you know, really what is the deal with it? Why is this the only pitfall that I'm experiencing in this program? And I realized it was a couple of things. First of all, in the infomercial, when I saw this program, wine was one of the things that they predominantly showed on the screen when they were talking about being able to eat all the foods that you love. Everybody is talking about how much they love tacos and how much they love pizza, but in the images that they show on the infomercial, there's, you know, the famous glass of wine next to the famous chunks of chocolate, and it shows up a couple of times in just that 30-minute infomercial. So I think that that was pretty much ingrained in my mind that this was acceptable, and this is a part of the program. Not that that matters, but it was just there. Secondly, every program that I've ever been on has said no alcohol, no alcohol, and it's always become a taboo thing. So this one I was particularly interested in because there were no taboos. So I think the stubborn person in me, as I told you I'm stubborn, is trying to say, well, you know what, I'm going to prove that you can do it. But again, that's self-defeatist. So what I realized is that it's not like I'm drinking alcohol to get drunk. I'm not looking for a mood shift. I'm not looking for an effect. I enjoy the taste, much in the same way that I enjoy pizza, and much in the same way that I enjoy ice cream. It's not as the drug that I'm interested in it. It is the taste. And now that that's changed my perspective on it, I realize, well, it's not that hard for me to give up pizza. In fact, I haven't had pizza in 2 weeks. It used to be my crave above cravings. I could eat pizza 24/7, never stop, and never tire of it. And I haven't even thought about pizza. There's too many other interesting, healthful things that I've been eating that has put pizza on the wayside. So I'm just gonna start thinking of my wine as pizza. I don't need it. It's there. It'll be there when I'm ready for it. I just don't need it. It's not like I'm in it for anything other than the taste. And there are plenty other things out there that taste good. So that's going to be my new mentality on this. And I promise you're not going to hear from me about this again. I did a little reading up ahead to the Food Lovers for Life book. And I saw that, you know, what we have to look forward to starting almost a week away after day 21, and I have to make the decision, which strategy do I want? Do I want to do this, or do I want to do this at a slower rate? Ultimately, I just want to do it. So let's go ahead. Let's get this on. I'm ready. Alright, so that's that. Conversation done, revelation had, and off the plate. The last thing I wanted to discuss today was just my general self-image, I guess. I used to not look in a mirror at all. I would put my makeup on, and I would look at my face, and I would look at my skin, and I would look at my eyes, and I would look at my lips, and I would look at my cheeks in putting on makeup, but I would never look at me. And I would never look at myself in a full-length mirror, or when I did, I would just think horrible, horrible thoughts. Now, doing this video series has been very interesting because in the editing process, obviously I have to look at myself. And the truth is, I'm not always thrilled with what I see. I've never thought that I was very camera-friendly, photogenic. And whenever somebody pulled a camera out at a party or a video camera out at anything that I was, you know, anywhere that I was, I would always hide. Like I would go in the back, or I would hide behind a curtain or something. And most of the time I was the one taking pictures because that meant I didn't have to be in the picture. And like on Facebook, it's terrifying because my friends are quite paparazzos, and they like to take pictures, put them up online, like in the middle of the night when I don't even know, and I don't get to see them or approve the pictures, and there they are for the world to see. So this has been a good exercise for me to just get over that fear, get over my inner voice, and just, you know, start accepting myself for who I am. So it is what it is. That's become my new phrase. It is what it is, and I can only do the best I can with it. So, with all that, I'm going to go on and proceed to my day 14, do my reward, cook some food for the week, and I will check in with you guys later.